standing just in front of Snake River Falls here at Cedar Point. You can take a look. This ride closed last week, Labor Day weekend on Sunday, and it's never going to reopen again. Now, a lot of speculation going around is what's going to replace it, if anything. I mean, the park hasn't made any announcement yet, but I'm curious as to what they're going to put here, because it's not only going to take up this area of the park, but they got a lot of room behind it to work with as well. I mean, you can see the ride itself here takes up a pretty good chunk of land. It's starting all the way over here, and you go all the way behind the tower there. There's a little bit of land, and there's land in between Mine Ride, Skyhawk, and Snake River Falls here as well. But here's the interesting thing. They also have the entire island behind it too that they can connect to. So we're going to dive into that and see what could possibly fit here, or what could go here in the future. We've got a lot of ideas. Let's get into it. All right, and just like that, during filming of this video, Cedar Point made an official announcement last night of something is surfacing on 9/19/24. So this is an interesting development. This was announced last night at the releasing of the monsters for Halloween weekends. So I find this announcement very interesting, and it looks like it may coincide with the removal of Snake River Falls. So we're going to look into what I think is going to replace Snake River Falls and the area that I think this new possible attraction, or attractions, I should say, may take over. So let's dive into it. First, let's take a look at the official teaser video. All right, with that teaser being released, obviously it looks like it's going to be a water-themed attraction, if it's an attraction at all. It could be, well, red herring. You know how the park likes to throw those out. However, if it is a water attraction, it may take over the plot of Snake River Falls or not. We've got some ideas where these new attraction or attractions will be going into the park, and it's a lot more detailed than you may think. All right, first off, let's start by looking at an overhead view of Snake River Falls as it stands now. You can see it takes up a decent amount of land, but if you're talking a new modern water ride, it'd be kind of hard for them to shoehorn it into this area of land right here. So, I mean, I could see them putting something in place of Snake River Falls, but I'm not exactly sure if they're going to put a water ride in its place. There are a few more options where they could put a new water attraction amongst other things. So let's take a look right now. All right, everything I'm about to say is just based off of rumors and speculation. But from what I'm hearing in the rumor mill, it looks like the entire Millennium Force Island, which has remained mostly unused for the last several years, with the exception of Halloween weekends, will be the park's next place to look for an expansion. Now, does this include the new water ride? I don't know, or I should say rumored water ride. But if it were to take over, the Millennium Force Island would be a perfect spot for it, and they could use Snake River Falls plot of land to expand Frontier Town if they wanted to. Now, there's also a few rumors in the rumor mill that they have purchased a ride package from Zamperla. No, not another coaster, but some flat rides, like spin and puke type rides, that the park is severely lacking at the moment. They don't have enough new modern flat rides. You know, they've been taking them out over the years, like Witch's Wheel. And then I think the newest flat ride they have added is Max Air, and that's starting to get old as well. So I could definitely see them adding some new flat rides. And from what I'm hearing is they're going to be clearing out Millennium Force Island in the near future, and they're going to put an expansion onto the park and connect both ends of the park. Now, as you know, there was a bridge at one time when the dinosaurs attraction existed that bridged the Millennium Force Island over to where the roughly where the current entrance is to paddle wheel excursions. So this is an interesting development. All right, if you look at this overhead shot of just Millennium Force Island, you can see just how large and expansive this area is. And if you look at the very top of the screen and the very bottom of the screen, you can see in this there was a bridge at one time connecting the island to the mainland, or like I mentioned, paddle wheel excursions area. And there currently is a bridge in place that is in use for Hollow weekends, located down there in the bottom left right there. You can see where Shoot the Rapids station used to sit. Now, if you combine those two areas, meaning Millennium Force Island and Snake River Falls plot of land, well, you got a pretty big chunk of space to work with right there. I mean, you can see the size of this compared to other areas of the park. I mean, this is a lot of land for the park to work with, and I could see a new water attraction being put into this place alongside many other new attractions. I mean, heck, they could put a whole new area of the park. Maybe it's a water themed area. Who knows? It could be anything to connect Frontierland over to near the Gemini Midway there. This is pretty interesting. Now, again, I want to clarify this is nothing more than based off of rumors and speculation and what could possibly be going in at the park next year for 2025. Now, if this is all true, wow, this is a huge expansion for the park. Probably the biggest expansion the park has seen since, well, Frontier Town or Frontier Trail was put together. So this is huge news again if it turns out to be true, which I hope it does. All right, one last time, just to summarize things, the rumors we're hearing is Zamperla ride package, and now with the teaser the park put out last night, possibly a new water ride. We shall see. We'll find out on the 19th what exactly that means, that teaser that the park just put out. So I just wanted to make this quick little video, and I do want to apologize about the sound. My microphone is not currently working properly at the moment, so bear with me with the sound. I'm working off my laptop until I can get that problem fixed. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like button to keep helping to support us. It really means a lot. And we'll see you guys out on the midways.